Yo, what is happening? What's going on with y'all on the gram? Y'all hop on in the room and chop it up with a player. How y'all living, man? I hope y'all checked out my broadcast I did earlier on YouTube. Go to YouTube. I've been putting up a lot of thorough content. I've been putting up more content. That's making my subscribers go up. When I put up more content, I get a lot more subscribers. So go to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed, and that is at Tariq Radio. All right, what's going on with y'all, man? What y'all doing up? It's almost 10:30 here in LA. We got 8 days left for the release of HC5. What's today? Today is Tuesday, so next Wednesday is the world premiere out here in LA. Next Tuesday. What's up, AJ Brooklyn? I'm gonna holler at you in a second. Watching 1804. That's what's up. What's up, Shibakita? You already got your tickets from Houston? Listen. So yeah, don't go to Lake Lanier, but listen, look, the LA showing is sold out. The showing in LA is sold out. What we're trying to do, we're trying to see if we're going to get a second showing in LA because the theater hit me up. They emailed me and they said they're getting flooded with calls. People are upset because people want to get tickets and there are no more tickets. Y'all don't call the theater upset. Y'all can call them and ask them for another showing. But people are calling the theater. They're flooding the calls, flooding the theater. The theater emailed me earlier tonight. So we're trying to see if they can add an additional showing there. And, they'll let me know what they can do. But y'all asses, y'all doing nigga shit. See, y'all supposed to got your tickets early. See, there's the main niggas who want to wait till the last minute. You dig? I told you, get your tickets early. Get your tickets early. Cats want to wait till the last minute and then complain, and now your ass got to go watch The Lion King. Yeah? Yeah. Hey, goddammit, I want to see HC5. Hell no, I don't want to see no Chucky. I don't want to see no goddamn Lanier. I want to see HC5. Don't calling, screaming on the theater, So y'all should have got your tickets early. See, all the people in LA who got their tickets, they knew what the deal was. They knew they got them early, so there wouldn't be no problem. And, but niggas want to call up there and get mad at the movie theater. Hold on, I just bought an outfit. The hell you mean? I couldn't pre-order the tickets a month ago. Goddamn, the movie about to come out next week. I bought me a whole outfit, some shoes. I put a little Beijing in my hair. I done got me a little lined up. Me and my woman, we going. She had to take off work. We had to get a babysitter. Goddamn. I understand. Look, I want y'all to come. I do want you to come, but you got to get your tickets on time. We told you this is going to be a major event. This is a major event, people. I mean, this is a very highly anticipated film, so a lot of folks want to see it. That's why it's sold out in Dallas. Then we had to add another showing there. It's sold out in Atlanta. Had to add another showing there. And y'all be get your damn tickets, man, and don't email me because I don't control the theater. That's another thing. People be emailing me, asking me shit about the theater. I have no control over the theaters, by the way. People emailing me, hey Tariq, I got a discount for the A&C theater, brother, for $20 off on popcorn, and can you honor that? I don't work at the theater, brother. I understand, man. What I'm saying is, I done had it for a year. You be trying to explain to people, they don't be this shit in one end right out the other. Hey, dude, I don't have anything to do with the theater, the movie theater. But I'm saying what happened was I was at the movie theater. The movie theater the film started fucking up. I went to see Free Willy 20 years ago. It started fucking up. They gave me a voucher. I never redeemed it, but I'm going to redeem it now. It's still valid. I just want to know if you will honor that, brother. I don't have anything to do with that. But listen, I'm saying I'm supposed to get some free popcorn, some red vines, and some milk duds. I'm just saying, am I going to get what I'm supposed to get when I get to the theater? That's all I need to know. Can you check on that for me? All right, damn. Okay, well, I'm going to call the head of AMC Theater. Hey, how you doing? This is Tariq. Look, I know you're in a board meeting right now. I know you're the CEO of the theater, but are you going to honor this brother's lunch voucher where he can get some free popcorn and some red vines and some Skittles? And we're going to stop the fucking presses for this brother's snacks. Niggas want you to just stop everything for just a little bitty shit. Damn. So, you can go to hiddencolorsfilm.com. Check in your city. Is in different cities, there's still, y'all better get your tickets. It's going to sell out in your cities. I can guarantee you that. Miami is almost sold out. I know DC is almost sold out. You know, you got your oh yeah, and by the way, what we got the pre-orders for the Hidden Colors box set where you can get all 5 DVDs. Why don't y'all make a pre-order now? That's another thing, because I mean the pre-orders are already crazy, and people have been asking about the box set. So we got a discount box set. Yeah, there's a few showings in North Carolina. So go to hiddencolorsfilm.com. But you guys can pre-order the box set. All right? When you were at 1804, some dude was chewing real hard next to you. Oh, man. Yes. So if you go to hiddencolorsfilm.com, you can get the box set. Pre-order it, and you'll be the first in line to get it, because we're going to start sending those things out fast. You want to be first in line. You're going to want to be first in line to get the 5, because right up until today, we just put it up tonight, we have the box set for Hidden Colors 1 through 4 and 1804. But the new box set is for all Hidden Colors 5 DVDs. I mean, all the Hidden Colors series, meaning you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is HC5? I don't know if it's going to be on Milwaukee. You got to go to the website. Yes, HC5 is going to be in the UK, and I'm going to be in the UK. I'm going to be out there. Me and Brother Kaba, we're going to be out there on the 4th, August 4th. And there's a big screening in Birmingham, England. There's a big screening in Birmingham, England. Yeah, it's about to be the #1 documentary in the world. On Amazon, ain't it like number 5 already? Just from pre-sales. Yeah, don't bootleg it. Don't bootleg it. You got your poster, that's what's up. Yeah, respect the film. Don't bootleg it, man. We need to show that we can do numbers with these things. Because when people bootleg it, we can't. I mean, the movie's a hit when everybody has it, but when you bootleg it, we can't show on paper how it's doing. That really affects not just our movie, but it affects a lot of people. It affects the whole game, because we want to quantify and show the numbers that these films do to encourage people to do more films like it. Excuse me. So it's an incredible film. You guys are going to really have a great time at the theater and just being around everybody. What's up, Miss Shauna down in Atlanta? How are you? I'm going to talk about that Harriet Tubman movie. Why is my throat janky? So, but everybody got to get your DVD. You got to get your DVD. Yes, and anybody bootleg it, I'm going to send a curse from Lake Lanier on your ass. You know what's interesting? I did that broadcast Sunday about Lake Lanier. Y'all remember on my YouTube channel, I was talking about Lake Lanier Sunday, and what's interesting, that same day, another girl died at Lake Lanier on Sunday. I didn't even know about. While I'm doing my show, a report came in. Another person died on Lake Lanier out there north of Atlanta. It's like the 12th person to die this summer. Good Lord. What's up, Lioness? How are you, Jay? How are you, dear? We need those Lake Lanier t-shirts. Yeah, you know we do. We do. I'm going to do a movie about that, man. People want to play games with Lake Lanier, man. That thing ain't no joke. It is haunted. Those spirits out there in that water, remember, man, that water contains spiritual memory. The scientific community, they've been going back and forth on this, because when we talk about spirit and all that stuff, we can break it down to a science. And a lot of scientists are saying that water, the molecular structure of water, can hold spiritual memory. There's been a real big debate, and I think there's a lot of credence to that. Water over spirits, there's always been a connection with water and spirits, and they put, remember, that was a black town. Under Lake Lanier is a former black town. Under Lake Lanier, there's a former black town, and there's black burial grounds. So they didn't move those black bodies. So when you go swimming at Lake Lanier, understand you're swimming basically on top of a cemetery. Think about that. Think about those spirits, man. The spirit, I don't try to get too spooky with it. I don't try to get too supernatural or metaphysical, but there's something to that. When you look at people like the people in the Haitian Revolution, when they start tapping back into those spiritual energies and start whooping everybody's ass, there's something to that. Let me tell you something. See, they tell us, oh, that mumbo jumbo spiritual stuff, you Negroes. Let me tell you something. There's a reason why white people be having their ass down in Haiti trying to learn voodoo. You understand me? There's a reason why white people are going down to New Orleans trying to learn voodoo. Do you understand me? They got y'all scared of it. You go down to New Orleans and see all the white people out there trying to learn about Ogun and Oshun and the Papa Legba and all that stuff. They be out there heavy trying to do that, researching the hell out of it. I've seen them in Haiti out there trying to learn. It affects them different. You understand? We saw a lot of that down there in New Orleans. Excuse me. Well, let me tell you something, but over in Atlanta in general, and just Georgia in general, man, a lot of that water, they'll tell you, the white people will tell you about some of the water that's cursed. Over there's a place in Georgia, on the coast of Georgia, called Ebo's Landing. That's a place where a bunch of enslaved black people landed and mutinied against the slavers on a ship, killed the slavers, and then they committed mass suicide in a lake out there on the coast of Georgia back in 1803. It was a mass suicide that they did. Yeah. Ebo Landing, out there on the coast of Georgia. So there's a lot of energy in those waters out there. Yeah, man, there's a lot of history we don't know about. Yeah. Instead of being enslaved, they said, look, we're gonna go out. We're gonna kill these white supremacists first, and we're gonna get down and go out. Yeah, look up Ebo's Landing out there, and yeah, this is a Nigerian tribe. Yeah. Ebo walks into yeah. I do too, Savvy. What's up to Atlanta? Shout out to Atlanta. Yes, they did. They came from the area that is now known as Nigeria. What's up, AJ Brooklyn? Hold on, you want a one-on-one? AJ, get on camera, bro. Hold on. AJ, get on camera. Get on camera. We're waiting on AJ Brooklyn to get on camera. Turn the light on, man. Don't do no in the dark shit. Turn the light on.
What's up, you bitch ass nigga?
Turn the light on, man. You in the dark like a little hoe.
Nigga.
Turn your light on.
Look, why you pandering? Why you pandering to these females, nigga?
You in the dark. I'm not talking to no bitch nigga hiding in the dark. I'm not talking to no nigga hiding in the closet, all right? No, you're not going to talk gangster while you hiding with your bitch ass. You know what that fuck nigga did? That nigga going to email my wife. Talking about, yeah, fuck him. You need a nigga like me. Nigga going to email my lady. You bitch ass nigga. And I heard that echo in your room. That's indicative of project floors. Just like I thought, nigga, you in the dark because you don't want us to see them cement walls in that housing project you live in. Yeah, you ain't about to sit up here and try to talk gangster in the dark. Don't email my wife. That's the epitome of a bitch nigga. You dig? So yeah, you're not gonna sit up and talk gangster with the lights off. Who's raising these fuck niggas? Because you ain't convincing nobody. You up here gangster under the covers, trying to sound hard. Nigga won't even turn his light on and you trying to talk tough. You worse than the Bussy Brothers. At least the Bussy Brothers will show part of their face. Your whole ass was all in the dark trying to sound gangster. Dude, we're not convinced. And that's the problem. Ladies, I feel your pain. I can imagine women dealing with little emotional fuck niggas like that, especially while we're trying to have some real conversation. See, I'm that replacement dad that he never had. That's why he stays on my thing. I'm that nigga's replacement dad. That nigga grew up with no father. That nigga mom fucked a nigga at a Redhead Kingpin concert in 1991. Yep, your mom fucked a 90s rapper, nigga. Your mom had a train ran on her by Soul For Real. He fucked all the niggas in the 90s and didn't know who the dad was. I'm your replacement dad. You grew up fatherless. You grew up in the 90s. You're a young, fatherless fuck nigga. You didn't know if Redhead Kingpin was your dad or if Heavy D was your dad. Your mom was just fucking every nigga from the 90s. You didn't know nothing. And I'm your dad. You grew up. You like mixed woman. No, AJ Brooklyn. You a fuck nigga. You are a fuck nigga, dude. You're angry and I'm your substitute dad. And you're projecting your anger to me. So you shouldn't be mad at me. You should be mad at Father MC, your real dad. One of the niggas from the 90s that your mama fucked. The mom was a 90s groupie. You dig? That's what it is with yo punk ass. And you're very upset. Your mama fucked the light-skinned nigga from the group Shy. Just fucking random niggas from the 90s. Your mama had a train ran on her by Levert. Just big, thick niggas tearing that pussy up. Yep, Gerald Levert fucked your mom. You did. And now you mad at me. Don't be mad at me. And Gerald Levert ain't here, so you don't know who to be mad at. You'd have no idea who you should be mad at. You dig? When you were born, you had baby hair and a Gumby fade. Just like they did in the 90s. You had polka dot diapers, like Kwame. You dig? So you mad at me for no reason. So don't be mad at me, nigga. Let that shit go. Breathe it out. But anyway, let me chop up game with the family. I'm done with this fuck nigga. I got some things to talk about with the family. What's up, Candace Gooseman? Man, this nigga mama fucked the Chinese dude from the 2 Live Crew with a paralyzed arm. I mean, she was fucking everybody. Lord. Your mama fucked the Black Power Ranger. The one nigga on the Power Rangers, your mama fucked him. Yeah. All right. Here we go. So what I'm talking about is some other things. And by the way, just again, go to hiddencolorsfilm.com to get that box set, to pre-order that box set so you can get that box set. I put up a story earlier, man. Nigga. We talk about this more in HC5. And I'm putting this stuff up to prepare you for HC5 so y'all can have receipts. So when you go to the movies, okay, hold on. AJ, I'm going to have to block him now because, okay, hold on. All right. Okay, I got to block you, AJ, because you're just being a little bitch right now. But, yeah, man, what's interesting, I posted up about that human organ chop shop in Arizona, man. Did y'all see that post I put up? Man, in Arizona, there's a chop shop out there with human body parts they found. The feds raided this place, and they were like, there's arms and legs and severed heads. It's like some bio place. And they said that they were doing experiments, sewing one head onto another body. There was a bucket of penises. This is in the news said this. And when we talk about this in the film, people be thinking we're making this shit up. People think we're making this up. Yeah, it was a box of penises. I'm like, what the hell are they doing? Dude, this was in Arizona, in Phoenix. They raided this place. And this is just one place. Yeah? Who? And the news was kind of vague. I'm like, where the hell are these body parts coming from? I mean, damn, they're not even telling all of it. Yeah, the news, they start giving all of these grisly details, but then change the story. I'm like, well, box of penises and now sports. Whoa. Y'all want to go a little more in depth with this shit? Yeah, they kind of just breezed over a lot of stuff. I'm like, a bucket of heads, penises, arms, and people being sewn together. So now let's look at the weather. Whoa. Black folk, we got to be careful out here, man. These people, you want to know why a lot of people end up missing. You dig? That's something serious. And that's just that one place. They got places like this all over the country. I remember some years ago over there in Chicago, they had a place like that. The feds went in this warehouse and there's body parts all over the damn place. Y'all remember that up in Chicago? Yeah, just same thing. The feds raided some warehouse and there's arms, legs, heads, hearts, scattered all over the room in buckets. I think it was another place in Detroit they had the same thing. Man, we got to be careful. We cannot underestimate what these people out here doing and what they're capable of. What's up, Miss Martinez? How are you? Yeah, fight back. Remember, if anybody kidnapped you, don't ever let them take you to the second crime scene. Remember that. They always say, don't ever let them find you, let them take you to the second crime scene. Yeah, we talk about the CDC and HC5 too. Do y'all listen? I want y'all to listen to me. This is why y'all take y'all ass to see Hidden Colors 5, because we break this stuff down. Y'all gotta understand the white supremacists, man, these folks are dying and desperate. We don't understand the severity of this stuff. These people are dying and desperate for organs, desperate for body parts to survive. You understand? And a few weeks ago, I put up that story about how they're giving all these white women uterus transplants. So always look at the context of this stuff. See, when you talk about it, and y'all don't understand the context, oh, that's just hotep talk. Oh, that's some conspiracy talk. But when you start putting this shit in context, then it start making sense. They make it seem like we out here just snatching conspiracies out of thin air, and then you look on the news and they done raided another warehouse with hearts, heads, organs, eyes, penises, and all types of shit in it. But yeah, listen, they're doing all of these uterus transplants. Where y'all think they're getting the uterus from? These white women are desperate for uterus transplants. You know? And they're making a big fuss out of some of these women being able to give birth with these new uteruses. And while they're giving white women uterus transplant, what they doing with sisters? Hysterectomies left and right. For black women, they're giving black women, they're taking your uteruses out. When black women go to the doctor, the first thing they want to do is give you a damn hysterectomy. Y'all look that up. They've said in many articles that black women get a higher percentage of hysterectomies more than any other women. They're always trying to snatch your damn uterus out. Yeah? We better understand what's going on with these folks. Yeah, there's a fibroid. Yeah, you got this, you got that. Real talk, Tasha. They've been giving black women them fake ass hysterectomies since the 70s. Yeah, they've been giving them back in the 70s. They started doing that. Yeah. Yeah. You go there and then the doctor starts saying, well, there's a growth there. It's going to turn into a fibroid. It's going to turn into a cyst. It could turn into ovarian cancer. So we're going to have to take that out to save you. You know, we get scared. Oh, Lord Jesus, I just don't want to die. And they take your uterus. Then all of a sudden, some white woman got it. You dig? Y'all better believe biological warfare is real. We go so deep into biological warfare in Hidden Colors 5, man. That's why I don't want to tell too much. Yeah, I don't want to tell too much. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely try to get you a black OBGN. Yeah. Yes, called Queen of Four. I love Queen of Four. She's in Hidden Colors 5. Absolutely. Queen of Four is very good on that stuff. Queen of Four is so thorough on that. Yes, Queen of Four is the truth. I got some of her products in here. Yeah, Queen of Four be breaking that stuff down about how periods and how the blood comes from the brain while women on the period. She breaks all that stuff down. Absolutely love her. Man. But, earlier I was talking about, did y'all see the trailer to that Harriet Tubman movie? Did y'all see the trailer to the Harriet Tubman movie? And I talked about this earlier on YouTube. They have, no, and actually Nip is not in Hidden Colors. He was supposed to be in Hidden Colors 5, unfortunately. That's why this movie hits a little different for me. Nipsey was supposed to be in Hidden Colors 5. He told me he was going to be in it, and we were trying to coordinate it, and my brother never got a chance to do it. You think? But yeah, y'all saw that Harriet Tubman thing, the trailer for Harriet Tubman, and it was a little flat. Just the idea of doing something for Harriet Tubman, that's exciting. but the way that they're doing it, it's flat. And I want to break that down. And by the way, if my stream stops, I'll start again because, you know, this is, you can only film for an hour. But, so you're not here for another slave movie. With her, that's one of our icons. If you're going to do Harriet Tubman, you got to do Harriet Tubman. They got a Nigerian actress to play Harriet Tubman. And that's a problem. Not only did they get, and this is not a slight on Nigerian people, much love to you, but Hollywood deliberately gets foreign people to play very significant Black roles of our historic heroes. And they do that by design. That's a way to undermine the spirit of it. Because a lot of these movies are really for white people. And the woman in the movie, the woman they got, Cynthia Aviro, well, I think her name is Aviro, right? Cynthia Aviro. She says some real slick stuff about foundational Black Americans. She says she's made a lot of little slick ass comments. You know, she co-signs a lot of other people from her culture speaking greasy. She's made a lot of little slick little comments about foundational Black Americans. Aribo, right? Aribo. I had a brain fart. Cynthia Aribo. And even in the trailer, Cynthia's running around kind of making goofy faces, but you don't feel the spirit and the essence of Harriet Tubman in her, because it's not there, because this woman don't really respect foundational Black Americans at all. And you can feel, or you can see it, or the lack thereof. You can't feel them in that role. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. Certain directors, certain people, they understand that the actor, when you're playing a historic character based on a real person, it's best to get somebody who's really from that culture. That way they can have somewhat of a cultural connection, and they can use that cultural connection to kind of channel the spirit of the person. Notice, man, and I talked about this earlier. Yeah, when I saw it, it looked like something. I thought it was going to be like a little TV movie. I didn't know it was going to be a theatrical release. I'm like, oh, okay, what is this? But when you have foundational Black Americans playing foundational Black Americans, you can feel the spirit of it. When you have British actors playing a British character, you can feel the spirit of it. I talked about this earlier. Selma, the movie Selma, was garbage. Let's be real. That was a movie for white people. The movie Selma was garbage. Why was Selma garbage? Because they got a bunch of non-foundational Black Americans to play the lead characters. The brother who played Dr. King, he's a British brother, I think Nigerian from Britain. So even though he's a good actor, I'm not taking anything away from that brother, but we didn't feel that. Selma was trash. White folks loved it though, but Selma was trash. You can't remember anything from Selma. You can't remember no dialogue, no lines. It's not one of them classic films for Black people. You understand? That shit was corny. Because the brother playing Dr. King, we couldn't connect with that. He didn't have the essence and the spirit of Dr. King. Very underwhelming movie. I didn't even bother watching Green Book, by the way. But films like that, when you have foreigners, oh yeah, that lovely chick is trash. She's been trash. She's always disparaged me and my films, because anything to do with talking about our history, you know, people like that, they have zero respect for it. She's one of the main folks, all y'all niggas are Hotep and all that old stuff. They don't have zero respect for our history. That's why we don't need them touching it. We don't need them touching our shit, because they're not going to put no respect on it. And we can feel that. Let me tell you, and I talked about this earlier, Malcolm X, when Denzel played Malcolm X, he played Malcolm X. Denzel became Malcolm X. You felt that when Denzel did that. When Angela Bassett did What's Love Got to Do with It, playing one of our icons, Tina Turner. That's a foundational Black American icon. She played that. You understand? It hits different when it's one of us playing an icon that comes from our culture because we grew up on it. Angela Bassett, you grew up on listening to Tina and Ike. So you channeled that. When Jamie played Ray, Jamie played the fuck out of Ray. When Denzel was in Glory, there's a reason why he won an Oscar for that too. Denzel played that shit. And that's one of the reasons why Hollywood don't want us in those roles, because Black folks, we feel that. That resonates with us. Let's go back. One of the reasons why, they don't want to get us energized. Yeah, that one tear, oh, gangster. That one tear, gangster. Remember Don Cheadle in the movie The Rat Pack when he played Sammy Davis? Some of y'all might have forgotten that. Don Cheadle played the shit out of that. Do you understand me? Don Cheadle played that. Don was excellent in that film. You did? Don, that was a very underrated performance when he played, even in the Talk to Me movie, but when that brother played Sammy, he captured an essence and the pain of Sammy. He was incredible. But see, they don't want us empowered because see, we feel that spirit and they channel that spirit into us and we can feel that. I remember when Roots came out, the TV show Roots first came out. And you had a bunch of foundational Black Americans playing the characters. LeVar Burton did a great job. John Amos did a great job. As a matter of fact, John Amos, he had a breakdown on the set because when they were on the plantation, he started feeling the spirits. They were filming on real plantations, and he was feeling that. That's why it was so good, because they were getting the spirit of the ancestors, man. And let me tell you something. As children, some of y'all might not be old enough. When we saw Roots as children, we started going to school the next day. Like, I wish one of these white kids would say something to me fucked up. I remember that was the vibe. That's why I became kind of woke. I became woke back then. When I saw Roots, I wished one of those kids said something fucked up to me. We were ready to knock them in the mouth with our lunch boxes. When we saw that and saw how we were treated and we felt that energy of the actors. We were like, oh, okay, y'all try that now. Oh, we need to get revenge for the ancestors. Yeah? We felt a certain way about that. We felt a way about that. And when we have our people channeling that energy and that spirit, because they connect to it, then we all connect to that as people who have that lineage. So one way to kind of buffer that out is by getting people who won't channel that energy. Yeah, they don't show Roots. They don't show the original Roots on TV like that no more. Notice all the slave movies, it's always, they make sure to get foreign actors so that spirit won't hit. And these movies, again, are really about entertaining white people. Just like Selma, it was lackluster. The star of Selma was the Edmund Pettus Bridge. That was the star of Selma. The bridge was the star of Selma. Just a bunch of people just getting beat up and all that. That was the star of the film. Just a crowd of folks getting beat up. Yeah. But Let me tell you something. People know and directors know it's best to get people from that culture, the culture of the person that you're trying to portray. That's going to have a better feel. For example, Martin Scorsese. Now, Martin Scorsese, he's done movies about historically real people in the mafia. Now, what Martin Scorsese is not going to do, he's not going to go get an Italian from Italy. You understand? He's not going to get an Italian who lives in Britain. Martin Scorsese is going to get Italian Americans, people who have a lineage to Italian Americans. There's a reason why he gets De Niro, Joe Pesci. You understand? Because he knows that they're going to bring a certain spirit of those people. Yeah, he's going to bring a certain spirit. When we play those characters from slave periods, we play them. That's why in the movie Django, Samuel Jackson, and Samuel, he's complained a lot about foreign actors, and rightfully so. Now, Samuel played Stephen. He played the shit out of Stephen. You felt that. You understand me? The Stephen from Django, you felt that. Then he played the hell out of that. For real, for real. So we got to understand how certain people can play certain roles based on the lineages they're from. But as far as Harriet Tubman, there's so many other sisters who could have played Harriet Tubman. Man, they could have got Viola Davis. Viola Davis would have been an excellent Harriet Tubman. Kimberly Elise. You got all of these phenomenal Black American actresses who are phenomenal. Kimberly Elise could have rocked that. You understand? I could have seen her in the movie. Yeah, Samuel Jackson made you dislike him in the movie. See, that's how good he was. Yeah? Just like when Lawrence Fishburne played Ike Turner. Lawrence played Ike Turner. I'm talking about Lawrence played that damn role. Nobody else could play that role. A British actor couldn't get that. He couldn't get that essence. He played that damn role. Lawrence Fishburne played Ike Turner so good. I remember I was in the theater. I was ducking and dodging like I was about to get my ass whooped. I'm like, shit. He played that role. He bodied that. And there's a reason why they snubbed them on that. See, there's a reason why they were snubbing. Like Denzel, he got snubbed on Malcolm X. They know better. They know good and well that man should have received an Oscar for Malcolm X. I mean, that was just a robbery. Angela Bassett, they know that woman should have got an Oscar for playing Tina Turner, and Lawrence Fishburne should have got an Oscar for playing Ike. Yeah, Fishburne was Ike Turner. You know, when we play people from our culture, it hits different. When Morgan Freeman played Joe Clark, nigga, we felt that. Morgan played that. We felt that. Yeah. Nigga, when I saw What's Love Got to Do with It, I was scared to eat cake. Shit. I'll get my ass whooped eating cake. So when Shauna, when you were a kid, you thought Denzel was Malcolm X. Real talk, man. Malcolm became. I mean, Denzel became Malcolm X. I mean, he channeled that energy. So you capture that when you're from that. Yeah. Man. Yeah, yeah, see, those are classic movies that you remember the dialogue from. See, I'm naming these movies and we can remember the dialogue from all these movies. When I show you a movie like Selma, tell me some dialogue from that movie. We can't recite one line from damn Selma because we didn't connect with that movie. We didn't connect with that movie. Now, we connected with The Color Purple. That was a movie that had a lot of foundational Black Americans in it, and it was a period piece. And they played that. Whether you liked the movie or not, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't like socially about the movie, but it's acting-wise, they played the shit out of The Color Purple. Some of y'all can recite every line in The Color Purple. You know? Some of y'all can recite every line in The Color Purple. But certain movies that are classics with us, the dominant society, they've acted funny style towards them. Like The Five Heartbeats. That's a classic in Black society. Five Heartbeats is a classic. That movie didn't do well when it came out. That movie technically flopped when it came out. White folks weren't feeling it. And then, but most Black people, they can recite almost every line of that movie. Yeah. But other films, we can relate to them. We can quote lines from certain movies because the people we relate to them and they had a certain spirit. I remember there was a comedian named Joe Piscopo. He was on Saturday Night Live, and they were doing like a 25-year anniversary, and they were kind of talking to some of the former cast of Saturday Night Live, and they were showing old skits. And there was a couple of people. Joe Piscopo would do a Frank Sinatra skit, and another comedian named Phil Hartman later on, he would do a Frank Sinatra skit. And Phil Hartman, his Frank Sinatra, it was more of a caricature. It was like a real crazy, quirky type of character. Joe Piscopo's Frank Sinatra character was more true to form. And I remember Joe Piscopo was doing an interview. He was like, yeah, to do Sinatra, and Joe Piscopo is Italian. And he said, to do Sinatra, man, you got to have respect. I mean, and he has a lot of respect for Frank Sinatra. Yeah, Joe Piscopo did the shit out of Frank Sinatra. I mean, every little essence, he did Frank Sinatra. And he said, look, first of all, you got to have respect for Frank Sinatra. And second, I don't think you shouldn't be able to do Frank Sinatra unless you're Italian. He said, the only people I think who can do Frank Sinatra, you got to be Italian to do Frank Sinatra. You understand? And that just goes to show you when it comes to other people's culture, they don't want nobody else, even if they're white, they don't want somebody else from a different ethnic background to touch their folks. Yeah, they idolize Frank Sinatra. Yeah. So let me tell you something. They don't like nobody from a different ethnic group, even within white society, touching their stuff. You can't have an Irish dude playing Frank Sinatra. Italian white folks should shut that shit down. Yeah? They don't play that about their characters. Yeah. In the Jewish community, absolutely. Yes. They don't like that. You can't. You have to be from that same ethnic group. See, with us, they try to dump everybody and have everybody portray us. You know, they get somebody from Britain, somebody from Cambodia. I remember that Michael Jackson movie, that garbage movie recently on TV. I forgot what network it was on. Remember they had a British white man playing Michael Jackson? Horrible. This thing was a farce. Yeah, we allow it. See, that's why we got to start shutting it down. That's the thing. Once we start letting in all of these other ethnically different groups, then they'll start funneling in everybody. That British white Michael Jackson was horrible. And he was even talking in a British accent. His accent kept slipping in and out. Yeah, that was an insult. But yeah, movies like A Bronx Tale and all that stuff, they're not going to go get an Italian actor. They want specifically an Italian American. And you know, look, if something happened to me, just to be spiteful, Hollywood would get a motherfucker from Senegal or somewhere to play me. They get somebody and put my movie on the Lifetime channel or some shit. Motherfucker don't look shit like me, playing me. Hey, Peanut, get me some food. These niggas are coming to my home. Okay. I want to do eating collars. They just had somebody real janky playing me. Man. But like I said, man, there's a certain energy that resonates when one of us, when we're doing something, when we are portraying something. Just like, you know, when I did the movie 1804 about the history of Haiti, it was imperative that we got a lot of some Haitian speakers to talk in the movie. And that's why the movie has resonated. The movie has a very authentic feel. I know that they'll get the motherfucker from Captain Phillips with them teeth. Look at me. I am the director of Hidden Colors. Peanut, we will make love. Look at my teeth janky in the movie. I'm like, hold on. Y'all like, wait a minute. Tariq's teeth didn't look like that. Hold on. Tariq wasn't that goddamn skinny. Yeah. Lord. They get the Captain Phillips pirate to play my ass. Have him in some Mackie suits, and the suit's too fucking big on him. I'm going to do Mac lessons radio. I wrote the book, The Art of Macking. Lord. But yeah, but like I said, when we did 1804, which is an excellent movie. If y'all don't have it, y'all know that y'all need to go to 1804movie.com. We had some Haitian speakers, Biana Bello, beautiful sister down in Haiti, Esley Danto, Wyclef. So we had some thorough Haitian brothers and sisters in the movie. And also when we did the reenactment scenes, there were a few brothers who were from Haiti who were in the fight scenes. That's why the fight scenes look so real. We also had some of the Haitian brothers in the voodoo ceremonies that we were filming. So they were giving us some real chants. So it was a lot of authentic stuff that we were doing in the film. And even with the villains in 1804, the guy that I got to play Rochambeau, this guy, he actually studied in France. And he spoke fluent French. And he was a fencer. He studied fencing with swords. So this is why the movie was so fucking good. 1804. If y'all haven't seen it, man, that's a very, very good movie. I hate to pat myself on the back, but I mean, the energy just aligned. The energy just really, really aligned. That was very, 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 very good movie. And because we had some authentic folks in there. So the guy who was fencing, I mean, he was the real damn deal. This guy was the real deal. You know, that's why the movie looks like a major movie. It looks like a on par with other major movies. And even the guy that we got to play Napoleon, I mean, we lucked up on this guy. I mean, everything was, this motherfucker looked just like Napoleon. And I got him at the last minute. Scotty, I got him at the last minute. The energy came through. This motherfucker was, he looked like a little short dude who looked just like Napoleon. He went and got his hair cut like Napoleon. You dig? And the outfits that we got, there was a costume place in North Hollywood. For the slave outfits, we actually got the outfits, the costumes that was used in the original Roots. Because remember, these all, they keep costumes in Hollywood forever. Y'all know what I'm saying? In Hollywood, when you see slave movies and period movies, these come from costume houses. So they keep these movies for decades, man. They keep costumes. We saw shit from old Cleopatra movie in the 50s. So you can go to places and they'll rent the outfits out. So we rented out a lot of these authentic French military outfits, and we rented slave clothes. It wasn't like we went to Target and just cut up a bunch of bullshit. No, we had to get, everything was very authentic. We got like the cloth. I mean, there was a certain type of cloth that black folks were wearing back then. So it was the outfits from the Roots series. So that energy was coming through. Yeah, the dude who played Rochambeau, oh man, he was excellent in the movie. Oh, his ass was excellent, man. And again, when we put them slave outfits on brothers, and some of those brothers from Haiti was coming through with the real chants, nigga, when I said action, they start beating up the damn white actors for real. I said, whoa, cut. Yeah. I said, when y'all look at 1804, y'all like, damn, well, them fight scenes look real. Yeah, they were beating them up for real. I had to stop them. Like, whoa. Shit. Man, it was getting heavy. Yeah, some of them, they were bleeding and shit. I'm like, whoa, y'all gonna fuck my insurance up. Y'all gonna mess the insurance up. Excuse me. Damn. These brothers, I'm telling you, my actors in 1804, bravo to them. Them brothers was getting in it because we filmed over in Altadena in a place that looked like a plantation. It had a wooded area, so these brothers were jumping out of trees. They were doing flips. Yeah, the spirit of Ogun kicked in heavy. Man, these brothers were doing it. Okay, it's the Bussy brother. Hey, come on, man. Hold on. It's one of the Bussy brothers. I'm about to block him. Okay. It's one of the Bussy brothers. Okay. I know it's you, Bussy brother. Okay. Sorry about that. It's one of the Bussy brothers is in here trolling, so. Yeah, I had to. That's one of Raina's one of the Bussy brothers. He's trying to get attention. Master P in the Breakfast Club. Yeah, I love Master P, man. Master P is a real thorough dude. X Rex, really?
Did I squash a beef? What are you talking about? Excuse me. Lord, what are you talking about, dear? Boy, I hate when people be asking some shit that's hella old.